Als het goed is,
What's up, MP?
ik ben bij de toekomst terug. Ja, man. Ja, niks kleed afsnijden.
Game time, let's get it, Queen.
Ja, is dat via, dus, hè? Dat zat daar niet, hè? Oh,
Take it, MP.
come on, bro.
Feeling you, MP.
Shoot that, man. So this nigga's just fat. He's strong. Come on. Oh my god. Come on! Good man! Switched it! Downtown! Come on, my boy! Nee, niet nog. Helemaal. Still gonna be start with Isaiah Joe. $21. Please, man, let me shoot. $13 for Blakely. Oh, it's tiebreaker. The rookie, 35, 2-10 for the young boy from Arizona. Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. Unos. Dos. Tres. Man. Come on. 22. 22. Hero doesn't go crazy. Should be the champion at that 3-point shootout 2026. Man, Thailand, man, shut the fuck up. Get your trophy home, bro. Get your trophy home, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Thailand. I'm happy for Thailand. Thailand Hero 3-point shootout 2026. I'm happy. Congratulations. Congratulations to my young. I'm happy for you. En nou heb ik mijn ding al aan. Maar sta ik door? Oh, is dat zogenaamd dezelfde dag? Nou, maar niks.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players.
Sluit de afste game, bro. Wat is dit?
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Anthony Davis. And
Lijkt gewoon hoste game. Niks. Geen presentatie, geen interview, niks, man.
it's Durant in at the 3.
And this has become one of the must-see
Luka Magic.
which is
Oh,
obvious
Victor
by
right now?
the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And here's SGA.
You doing your job.
Following the three-pointer by MP. Lets it go with the 3. A nice shot by Katie.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
The drive by MP. Round the pass to Mitchell. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 from the east.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now, here's Doncic. And off the prior, and in it goes. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Towns finds MP. The 10-footer. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
He's moving.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Z. That's his first foul.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Jaren Jackson is out there with Durant. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Wembanyama. Now, MP. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star
Als het
games.
zo...
Kevin, I mean, for all the hard work.
natuurlijk 24 had je nog dat systeem kiezen. Ja, die team kiezen en zo, maar hartstikke leuk. Dat heb ik ook niet meer. Dat is ook weggehaald, toch?
And we'll
Snap je? Je hebt gewoon niks meer van. Je hebt gewoon dit is gewoon. Om meer gaan, man. Ja, man. Dat is fout feit. Je moet echt geen moeite kunnen doen. Klein beetje moeite, dat klein beetje, klein beetje. Jeetje, mina. Dit is echt gewoon letterlijk overgekopieerd. Letterlijk. En wat ze extra hebben gedaan, volgens mij is de 4-puntbal en 2K en 3-punt. Dat was het.
First half of this season. And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this game. When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the
Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out, throwing it down. Come on.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. MP against Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And the first one goes.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. Paolo Banchero comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Mitchell in for Tatum.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And there's a whistle that goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Young's checked in. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. Durant gets it done inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
MP inside. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Z can't get it to go.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the West All-Stars up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Over the last few months, even though I wasn't making content on the game, people here and there under comment sections of certain videos or on Twitter especially, saying that the game is going to die, pointing out this problem and that problem, and I feel like I've been seeing that I think it's like recency bias, or now that I'm getting into it,
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got MP. Antetokounmpo is out there at Towns. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Pass to Jokic for the 3. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here's MP for 3. Hits it from downtown. Z's got 25 points.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Oh, Giannis up high.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the
Giannis.
freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
MP against SGA. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the East. To the inside. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the East leads by 2.
You always know
That
we'll
works.
see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Shot to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's just an assertive play against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
To be clear, I don't think. Oh, where's my? Okay, there we go. To be clear,
Both free throws good.
Going on in it. Dat wordt stil kan spelen. Lekker slapen.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Een lekker drankje. We hebben een half helft of zo. Ik ben lekker aan
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that fourth,
Okay, like.
Al wel.
I thought this coach was going to be no kind of done. Okay. So this is
Zo,
where
oh, hij is af. Ja, toch.
The East trail by 3. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Jaren Jackson. Edwards is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
Until whatever restrictions that are being held on the manga are lifted and they actually care about this franchise again, the game was on its own time limit. So we can only
MP
read
against
the
Booker.
same stuff so many times. I'm sure we'll eventually get manga stuff. It's just
MP outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The West leading by 3
really solid.
over MP. And there's Booker on the assist by KD. Booker's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. Here's MP. He drains the quick shot.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Outside Jackson. Off target from outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
I don't know why.
Outside Tatum.
Tatum open. What a deuces.
I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Down low. KD's shot is good. And the West leads by 3.
yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Right wing. Here's
Santero for 3.
West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the 3. They cracked their own miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
Jokic with the steal. Pulls it from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Edwards got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting shooters getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Siakam. Out is under the Gumbo. Is in for Banchero. And it's Brown in for Jason Tatum.
Even mandatory that Dorian Arena, if I'm remembering correctly. But even then,
The West leading by 5.
You know what I mean? First in every town.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Right? But at the same time, it's not bringing any type. And they're going
Mitchell
to
against Doncic.
and give Dope
Now
best
Jokic.
a lot of
Shot clock at
characters
5. Here's Doncic. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
And here's
Praise the Lord, he gets in the ball.
Now on to the Kumbo.
Oh, that Lou! Oh, that be stuck! All right, man, run it.
That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of thing.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous Alexander right over the defense.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now Davis. No problem with the wide open jam.
Anthony Davis, slow ass.
Before receiving the ball.
Here's MD. Oh, MD. Swinging it down.
He's seeing some high-flying average tonight.
I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connecticut camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Doncic fires. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Hell, on his head.
Oh, man, MP young again.
Only because of this. Where is this?
Now
This
Doncic.
card here.
Now Gilgeous Alexander. And stolen by MP. And Mitchell with the clear path.
They can literally put any two characters and there aren't finishes out there that people put a lot of paper. Again,
Now here's
you
Gilgeous
go
Alexander. Outside Jokic. And that's an intentional foul.
you might go, you know, I know people go crazy. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku from GT.
Outside SGA.
There's no way you can sit here and tell me that's
Shot
not
clock at
realistic
6.
because obviously it is. And anything
How did that go in?
Cooler, for example, Cooler isn't even
inside. SGA
from
will make
the
more room for himself on the perimeter.
He's just from a
when he can be effective down low.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Yeah. So
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's good to lose, though. Finally. That's LeBron James.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Playing from outside.
again, there's just honestly so much they can do.
Yes! That's LeBron James.
Striking distance, guys. He's had that
Yeah.
shot working.
I was just running for shit. I got it.
Bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Imagine they were shooting a virus and let's do God go. Because they can definitely pull, you know, new ideas out of this concept
And
here.
no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And virus fighting in the car. Okay, there's a new type of car. And when the
And he
animation
does
for
get the
these
second
guys
one.
play,
And that puts them up by
it's
5.
not Goku
Now a
and
timeout
Virus
called by
fighting
the
the
East.
enemy. It's Goku
They're
and
behind
Virus
by 5.
fighting amongst
And let's get your
themselves.
take,
Right? Like,
guys. What's the strategy?
Crazy.
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
En als die andere gasten in de show zijn niemand van jou. Wacht even, ik dacht eerlijk gezegd, vanuit een zakelijk perspectief zag ik je als een genie. Ik dacht, oh, je bent echt een heel netwerk geworden. Prima, kom op, hou op met liegen. Wie is er nog meer een genie? Hij gaat al die taken op zich nemen vanuit het perspectief van contentcreatie. Hoe je het merk hebt opgebouwd, hoe je je vrienden hebt
On the
aangetrokken.
wing, MP.
I salute you, and again, I think that you're great.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Your team came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you're feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
Ever since then, there's been...
Listen, it's cool that my shots were falling, but that's not what encourages me. What encourages me is knowing that every guy on this team is just as sick as I am after a loss like this. If this loss doesn't bother you, you don't have what it takes to win in this league.
In it to win it, right, MP?
Kevin,
back to you.
Well, folks, that's a wrap for the NBA All-Star Game. We hope you had as good time as we did. So, for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later on.
Illegal poker game and cheating and rigging on the poker game. It's kind of a mafia-tied affiliated situation. And Damon Jones is the one that on charge that had crossover with both. Not only the sports games, betting, providing
kan je altijd alles winnen, toch?
information as cash potential.
Zo gaat het. Komt helemaal goed, hoor.
Two co-conspirators. And then he was also involved, allegedly, with the illegal poker games, cheating and rigging on those poker games with mafia ties. And so, obviously, this is
Verloren alles, man. Ja, man.
Never have we seen
Ik ga niet omdraaien, vriend. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Leven is hard.
An active NBA player, we saw Jonte Porter was arrested and charged with gambling, sports betting, betting, and his involvement in that. But another active player now, Terry Rozier, involved in a similar case. He's obviously a much bigger name player than Jonte Porter. Jonte Porter was on a two-way contract. Terry Rozier has been on multiple $40, $50, $90 million deals. Right now he's making $26 million. So some bookkeeping here. Chauncey Billups, I'm told, will be arraigned in Portland at 1 p.m. local time. Terry Rozier will be arraigned in Orlando at 2:30 p.m. So Chauncey Billups, 1 p.m. hour in Portland, 2:30 p.m. hour for Terry Rozier in Orlando. And so this is a case of a Terry Rozier situation. It's insider trading is what they're alleging, as they have with Jonte Porter previously. This is obviously colossal news. The one guy, AD, that we've spoken about on this show has come out, Malik Beasley. He's been a part of a federal investigation. He's part of an ongoing NBA investigation. He was not arrested today. His lawyer told me he has not been cooperating with federal authorities on Chauncey Billups, on Terry Rozier, meaning he is not involved in this investigation, whatever this investigation led to here, at least initially, 30-plus arrests. I'm told Malik Beasley is not involved in this situation. So just some more bookkeeping there, but we'll see how much more comes of this, right? Like, this started as a 3, 4, 5-person group. It's now morphed into over 40. That's mafia affiliation.
Let's go.
Is mijn favoriete app. Ik heb er ook twee in Nederland. Voor binnen enkele seconden geld met beide 50 keer of 4 cryptomunten en nog veel meer voordelen om de apps gewoon te spelen.
insider information being given out. There was a situation where David Jones, here gambling a goal in the proper way that the game being played against the and that, then obviously gamblers bet that influence. So that's just one situation that has been actually the night through them. And they're essentially cheating, rigging the poker games. In state states, right, David?
Motherfucker. Natural. Ik heb hem niet te pakken, man.
Maybe I'm naive, but if there's an illegal poker game, that's one thing. You're running that. But then if there's more charges if you're not cheating at an illegal poker game, I feel like that's a moral. So,
yeah, I mean, again, we don't know the lengths of the evidence that is at hand here. We know what's in the documents. It's been to me, people here, it's impossible, even being in a improvisability game, especially you're basically again, that's all behind there may not know is the rating of the game. And so I believe that the place will give that but as Captain Bill said, no he said that can be betting to the illegal pretty
yeah, no, it did. We still people that's getting the NBA, FBA. There is investigated by the NBA last year. Yeah,
I do want to clear the making of here is there's no difference playing a game, the game, he's been through that game, it's turning the game that they say. It doesn't mean that clearly because the people
that being said, the FBI's resources, their ability to protect everything.
Might be involved. They have the ability from a federal perspective, from
Go.
a league perspective. There's an ability to go, even take evidence, right? Take a phone, take other surveillance material.
Ik heb 2 afgegeven.
Under the jurisdiction of definitely the federal realm, but even the league is able to potentially do that. They did that with Terry Rozier, and they cleared him. Malik Beasley's case, he was not arrested today. He was not taken into custody today as part of this federal investigation situation. Again, I'm not saying he will never be. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is he was not part of the 30-plus defendants in this.
Kan niet meer lekker vinden. Als die nieuwe komt, dan kan ik weer halen. Dan kan ik net eronder doen, dan kan ik langzaam zo, ja.
And so the league's investigation has been ongoing for a while. So the U.S. mentioned as a target of the federal investigation. So the league's investigation has been ongoing. He was not involved in this. His attorney, Steve Haney, even told me he's not cooperating with the